Hi friends, hope you are doing well and I hope I am audible as well. I can't shout, so you'll have to just raise the volume. So I will speak at medium volume right now. So one of these days I was led, as I was surfing the internet, I was led to one of the old stories that I had read as a child. And I remember my father had gifted me a storybook when I was in class 7th. That is when I was around 13 years old. My father had gifted me a storybook, and he would always ask me like, what gift you want, uh, and I would mostly ask either for colors or for fairy tales, okay, because even as I grew up, okay, I never could let go of those fairy tales, okay. And today I'm going to explain to you why. All right. So there were many fairy tales in that book. It was a big red book, okay, and it was like each fairy tale was from one country, okay. So like from USA there was one fairy tale, from India there was one fairy tale, and this fairy tale that I'm going to talk about today is from Japan, okay. And as I was saying, one of these days I was led back to this fairy tale, okay. So the name of this fairy tale is called Daughter of the Moon, okay. And you should read about it, okay. It is a very beautiful fairy tale, and all those fairy tales are still alive within me, I can write about them, I can uh, talk about them, I can retell them. So I reread it in the last week. I reread it, and it was as fresh in my mind as it was the first day when I read it. So why am I talking about this fairy tale, Daughter of the Moon? Okay, because as you know, moon represents the divine feminine, and in my chart I have Rahu moon. All right. So Rahu stands for foreign things, mystical things, miraculous things, okay? And there are two sides to Rahu. One, because Rahu is very extreme. Rahu Ketu are both extreme. So they can stand for demon and they can also stand for divinity, okay? So in my chart I have Rahu moon, okay, which shows a star seed, okay, which shows a divine being, okay. And I have Rahu moon in a sign that symbolizes 5D, all right. And currently there's a very important transit that is happening over my Rahu moon, and maybe that is one of the reason I was led to this fairy tale called the Daughter of the Moon. So I will just describe to you this fairy tale, okay. So this fairy tale was about a mystical being, okay. So there is this woodcutter, all right, and this woodcutter finds a beautiful baby in the forest, okay, as he's cutting the wood, okay, and the baby is like glowing, okay. So since they didn't have children, he takes the baby home, all right, and this baby is actually not a human baby, okay. So the moment the baby is taken home, all right, the woodcutter gets unexpected luck, okay. So he gets favors from people, he finds treasures, and he gets a lot of money. Very soon, as the daughter grows up, as this beautiful daughter grows up, they become rich, they become very wealthy, okay. And note all these points that I'm telling to you, okay, because at the end I'm going to tell you something related to this story and the twin flame journey. So both the woodcutter and his wife become very rich, but the daughter is always aloof, okay. She can never mix with the people around them, obviously, because she's glowing and she's not a human. So but people didn't know about it, okay. Nobody knew about it, and even the woodcutter, he wasn't really aware of the true origins of his daughter. They both just loved their daughter. They just loved their daughter a lot, and they did the best possible for their daughter. And this is a very important thing, okay, to love and respect the divine feminine, okay. So when the time comes for her to get married, she gets all these like really royal proposals, okay? But the thing is, she has certain standards, and she gives a very hard test to all the suitors who come to marry her, okay? Because actually internally she doesn't want to marry, okay? She doesn't want to marry any of those suitors. She doesn't want to marry any of those humans, okay? So she gives them very difficult tests that if you are able to get this, then I will marry you, okay? And a lot of people actually lose their lives in the pursuit of getting those things that she wants them to get, okay? They never return from such journeys. Some people, they try to fool her also, and but they are caught, like in the end they are caught. So finally, let me tell you, let me cut short the story. The way the story ends is that uh, there are the other beings from the moon who come to get their daughter back, okay? So finally she is like taken to the moon, okay? That is how the Japanese story describes it. She's taken to the moon. Her father and her mother, who are her original parents, okay, so they come to this planet, they take her back, okay, and then she goes back to her world, okay? And there was one prince who wanted to marry her, but obviously she's taken back, so she cannot marry. So what she does is she actually has a liking for him. So she writes a letter to him and she says, I'm really sorry, I cannot marry you, okay, but in return I would like to give you a gift, okay? So she gives him a potion of youthfulness, like, you know, the elixir of youth, okay, after drinking which the person remains youthful, okay? But the prince loved her so much that after she is gone, he is in deep sorrow, and he throws out the potion of, you know, what it is called? Ever youth, elixir of life. He throws it out, okay? Because he really liked her, and he was not interested in a long, everlasting life when he couldn't get her, because she was the love of his life. And then he goes, like, you know, she goes away to her world. But the reason I'm telling you this story is because actually there is some truth to all these fairy tales, all right? And that is the main reason why I couldn't let go of these fairy tales, and I love these fairy tales so much, because till date they are part of my life and they are part of my reality, because I am a starseed. And this is my truth. And as far as the story of the daughter of the moon goes, actually it is a secret that is passed down. It's an esoteric secret that is passed down, that has got to do with the ascension process and the light body. Because only when your light body is activated, your Merkaba is activated, you are able to, you know, get back your youth. You are able to regenerate, okay? Your body has this regeneration power, and you glow, okay? There are many videos that talk about the twin flame light body process, that talk about the ascension process, okay? And they talk about this glow that twin flames have, okay? And that is why the story was titled Daughter of the Moon, okay? Because as you ascend, you start glowing like the moon, okay? Like if I'm in a crowd, I can be spotted from very far away because I have a glow about myself, okay? And my skin literally glows, okay? And what happens, the positive side of it is that you glow, and the negative side of it is the negative entities that are around you, they start getting fits, okay? They start getting convulsions, they start getting fits, they start getting restless, because all their negativity comes out around you, okay? So many times you have to face attacks from negative people, and that is how you can identify the low class people who have not done their spiritual work, and the high class people, the truly high class people who actually care about their soul and who actually care about their chakra system and their inner mental emotional health, you know. So it's like you can clearly differentiate between the negative people and the positive people, because if you are around them, the negative people will start getting fits around you, okay? Because their entities cannot hold on to them, the entities that control their mind now, so they get restless, okay? Because you are divinity incarnated, Okay, you are divinity incarnated on the planet. Okay, this ascension process is not a joke. Okay, because it takes a lot of years of your life. Okay, and so that is the beauty of this story, okay, called Daughter of the Moon. Because as the moon glows, you also begin to glow. Okay, you see that your skin changes, your body shape changes, your eye color matches your twin's eye color. Okay, your hair changes because you're not in the same dimensional reality, you're not in the 3D prison matrix, you are in the 5D matrix. Okay, and in a 5D your soul has a different projection. In 5D, you have a different body type. In 5D, you have different eyes. In 5D, you have different hair. And very soon in 5D, you have different people surrounding to you. That is when the karma is cleared, okay? So, first your priority should be to clear the shit in your system and become pure. So, naturally, your body will start growing, right? If you embody karmic shit, your body will decay and die, alright? Because you are in the matrix. If you embody your soul, that purity, that divinity, your body will regenerate and you'll start glowing. Okay, so that is why I was given the story Daughter of the Moon. Okay, and this is not an exclusive privilege. Everybody has access to the ascension process. Everybody can learn about this. Okay, and in the future I will be teaching about the light body process. Okay, right now, due to time constraints and the situations that I'm facing, my own journey, I'm only able to take sessions. Okay, but later on I will be guiding people on the light body process, and there are a lot of teachers who are teaching about this. Okay, who are teaching about this. It is about the sacred sexuality is a part of it, eating in the right way is a part of it, hanging out with right people is a very, very, very important part of it. Okay, because the most important thing is the quality of the people that live around you, you know, because it's your environment. All right, so you have to make sure that there are clean people around you. Okay, I mean people whose chakra systems are clean. Okay, not people who have a fake personality and who show, like, you know, this is me, this is my caste, this is my job, and this is the kind of person I'm telling you who they are. You have to find out who they are for yourself. Okay, and that is only possible if you are able to read energy, or if you are spending time with such people. Okay, because you can smell shit from a distance, right? You can smell shit from a distance. Same way you can identify shitty people very quickly. Okay, so this was what I had to share about the fairy tales, Daughter of the Moon, the ascension process, the twin flame grow. And this happens to true twin flames, and this also happens to people who walk the ascension path. For example, Yogananda, he was not on a twin flame journey, but he was also glowing like that because he had activated his light body. Okay, and currently where I am in Banaras, in Varanasi, there have been a lot of saints who have activated their light body and disappeared from this shit matrix. Okay, where there are demonic entities living around you. Okay, I came to Varanasi to see meet the spiritual people around here, to witness the Ganga, to take advantage of the energetic structure that is built in here. Okay, but the fact is that there are a lot of negative people living here, and the energy of the divine masculine is highly distorted over here. That is the fact. But you know, this is the project, this is the work that we have to do. We have to restore the damaged masculine energy of the planet. You know, if this work was not there, then there would be no reason for starseeds to incarnate on the planet. Okay, it is because there is so much dirt around. Okay, it is because there are so much damaged souls around, and all the more damage that they are creating, that is creating imbalance in our planet, that is creating wars, that is creating situations of COVID. All this nonsense has to be cleaned up. All right, all this nonsense has to be cleaned up. Okay, because neighborhoods are very unhealthy places these days, and workplaces are really unhealthy places these days. Okay, I mean, the level of mental, emotional, psychic health is so low. You know what I'm talking about? And it's only a very privileged class, like the high class, who can afford to live in certain communities that have access, you know, to all these amenities, to the quality people, to the quality atmosphere. But this shouldn't be the case. I think a lot of people should be able to enjoy a healthy, non-polluted lifestyle, non-psychically polluted environments. Okay, and for that awareness is necessary, and that is part of the thing that we are doing. Okay, one is awareness, and the second is the healing process. Okay, and the third is the energetic work that twin flame starseeds are doing. Okay, we are doing this work 24/7, just by being on this planet, just by activating our chakras, just by doing what we do best. Okay, we are healing the planet, we are anchoring more and more light, we are helping people to ascend and heal, so that they don't have to meet with the disasters that are going to come, right? Because a lot of people have died through the COVID, and if they don't do their healing work, then more such negative events are going to happen. So we are actually assisting people to do their healing processes. So that is one of the major contributions that we are giving. Okay, so yes, this is the truth. Once you activate your light body, you do start glowing like the moon. Okay, not just the divine feminine, but even the divine masculine, both of them will actually start glowing, because your cells are regenerating. Okay, your cells are regenerating, your body is emitting a energy field, a very powerful energy field of the Merkaba. Okay, so around 60 feet around you, you have your Merkabic field. Okay, so it is but natural that people, animal will get attracted to you. Okay, because you're anchoring the divine energy on this planet. All right, so this is what I had to share with you today regarding anchoring the light bodies and people getting fits around you, and you know, the whole process of cleaning up negativity on the planet. Okay, that starseeds and twin flames are doing, and the story of the daughter of the moon and how it relates to the twin flame ascension process. Okay, the reunion stage, all of that is what I had to share with you. I hope you like this video. These are the facts of life. I'm not coating it with sugar. Okay, I'm not applying butter for it. I'm just telling you the ground realities as it is. You have to call shit shit, you have to call negativity negativity. I don't believe in, you know, I believe in being true to my expressions. I believe in being true to my emotions and feelings. Okay, I know where I have to be polished, and I know where I have to be real. Okay, so if you like my video, please give it a like, share it, subscribe. You can donate to my channel. You can give me a commission. I can take portrait commissions. I do portrait commissions. You can book a session with me. Currently I'm not taking sessions till the end of May. I will not be taking sessions till the end of May, but then later on you can book a session with me, or you can book in advance. You can contact me and ask about the process if you are interested. And I hope all of you have a lovely week. Bye for now. And if you all have some important, interesting things to share, please feel free to put it down in the comment sections. I really appreciate all of that. Bye for now.